U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to cancel a military strike on Iran is being met with rare approval from both Democrats and Republicans. Last week, Trump called off plans to hit Iranian targets after Tehran's Revolutionary Guards Corps shot down an unmanned and unarmed American surveillance drone in the Strait of Hormuz. In the tense hours after the incident, Trump met with lawmakers from both parties to discuss a U.S. retaliatory strike.
Were you surprised that it didn't happen?
No. I mean, based on the conversation we had, it was very clear the president was legitimately torn as to what the correct approach was in response.
I know from that meeting, he has no appetite to go to war in Iran.
Tensions with Iran have been climbing since Trump pulled the U.S. out of a multinational deal curbing Iran's nuclear program and reimposed harsh sanctions on the Middle Eastern country. The U.S. has blamed Iran for a series of recent attacks on international fuel tankers, which Iran denies. Last week, Iran shot down a Navy drone, which Tehran claimed violated its airspace. The U.S. says the aircraft was over international waters. Trump said he nixed a counterstrike when he learned it could kill as many as 150 people.
I don't want to kill 150 Iranians. I understand it. I don't want to kill 150 of anything or anybody.
Trump said he hoped he could reach a negotiated deal with Iran and also pledged to impose new sanctions on Tehran Monday.
Well, but here's the question is, what is the strategy? Because it only seems like Iran's lashing out.
Vice President Mike Pence on Sunday said the White House was sending a firm message to Tehran.
Iran should not confuse American restraint with a lack of American resolve.
But Democrats said the White House lacks a real plan.
So we do this maximum pressure campaign to cripple the Iranian economy, to back them into a corner where our own intelligence people told us this is what Iran would do. And yet, even though we knew they were going to do it, we didn't know how to respond. And it's not getting them to the negotiating table. They're not there.
Iran said it plans to ramp up its stockpile of enriched uranium to a level exceeding limits set by the 2015 nuclear deal as early as this week.